I caught my landlord bringing a hooker into my apartment while I was at work. So for context, I live alone, and I have one small security camera in my living room facing the front door. I originally bought it just to watch packages. Never thought I'd use it for anything serious. I've now lived here for 8 months and never had any issues before. One day I came home from work, and something felt off immediately. Normally, I always leave my bedroom door closed before leaving, but today the door was slightly open. At first I thought maybe I forgot to close it, but then I noticed my watch was missing, and I knew it should be on my dresser like it is every day. I don't have roommates, and nobody has a key to my apartment. I figured someone had broke in and stole it, so I checked my camera footage. What I saw confused and spooked the shit out of me. Around 2:30 p.m., my landlord unlocked my door and walked in like it was normal. But he wasn't alone. He brought a woman with him that was not his wife. They were laughing like they lived in the place. He showed her around my apartment, sat on my couch, turned my TV on. Then they went into my bedroom. I was fuming when I saw how casual they moved in my apartment. They were in there for about 15 minutes. When they came back out, she was fixing her dress and her hair. At that point, my blood was boiling. Then right before they left, I saw my watch in her hand. She looked around and put it in her purse like it was nothing happening. They left right after. Raging, I called my landlord immediately and asked if he entered my apartment. He denied it instantly and said he hadn't been inside since I moved in. So I told him I had cameras and he should stop lying. There was a long silence before he started stumbling over his words. I told him I saw you and that woman. That's when he panicked. He admitted everything. Said he just needed somewhere private for a bit. I told him straight up I was reporting this to the cops and telling his wife. He went dead silent. Then started begging me not to. Like full-on pleading. Saying it would ruin his marriage and his life since he owned the building himself. That's when he offered something crazy. He said if I didn't report him, I could live there rent-free. I didn't answer right away. Honestly, I was still pissed thinking about what happened in my bed. But after thinking about it, I accepted, on a few conditions. I told him I needed my watch back immediately. And since they were in my bed, he had to buy me a brand new bed and new sheets. No arguments. He agreed instantly. Showed up that same evening with my watch. And later that same night he came back carrying a completely new bed, mattress, and bedding set. Didn't even make eye contact bringing it in. I'm still living here now, rent-free. And he hasn't stepped foot in my apartment since. Every time I see him, he looks nervous as hell. Guess some secrets are more expensive than rent.